This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of DASKOSKI versus DASKOSKI. You all have been married almost 38 years. You have a family together, and your relationship is in turmoil. Divorce attorneys have actually been contacted because of allegations of cheating. Ms. DASKOSKI, this is a lot, 38 years of marriage on the line. Tell me how you two met.
I met him when I was 12 years old.
Oh my.
Puppy love, first love of my life. He was gorgeous, everything about him. He was just everything I wanted. And we dated throughout junior high and high school, and then one day he happened to want a little more than I was willing to give up, and my girlfriend was, so he ended up with her.
Oh, no.
We moved on, and I got married.
I was young, dumb, and full of you-know-what.
All right, Mr. DASKOSKI, it started out, you see, she had me. She was dragging me in by the hook and then dropped me in the water. What?
I told you I was young, dumb, and full of some.
But you figured it out at some point.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I did. We figured it out later on.
But essentially, she wouldn't give up the cookie, so you went to another jar.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
You got it.
That's a very artful way to phrase it.
Thank you, Mr. Cutler. Thank you.
You do good work.
I do good. Thank you.
How's you doing business?
All right, so tell me about how you all reconnected.
Well, I was in the Navy, came back from a deployment, and was at my mom's house dating another girl. And she called and said, "Hey, I heard you're divorced." I said, "Yeah, I am." She said, "You want to come over?" I said, "Sure." So I told the other girl she had to take a hike. and
you are something else, Mr. DASKOSKI.
Well, I went over with her and stayed, so we've been there for going on almost 38 years.
So what was that first night like back together?
It was amazing.
She rocked my world.
All righty then. There you go.
It was a cookie worth waiting for.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
All right.
Well worth.
38 years of marriage. Why have you opened this case today, Ms. DASKOSKI?
Well, when I was home raising 3 children by myself while he was in the military, I tricked him when he came back home into admitting that he had cheated on me at one point. Oh. It broke my heart, you know, but I loved him enough that I was willing to stick in there.
How did you end up cheating?
I can explain that very easily.
Okay.
I don't know how many people in here ever been to Brazil.
No, but I've seen pictures.
But let me tell you, they got live sex shows. Oh. You go in the bar and you sit down and you watch, they pull out a mattress, a bed, lay it right there on the floor.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a moment. You shouldn't have been at no live sex show to begin with. Okay?
You know, you're right. I never should have been there, but I did. I went there. One thing led to another, and like I said, I was young and dumb.
So you weren't proud of it, but you did it. You confessed. You decided to forgive him for that. But then you start to see warning signs. What warning signs have you seen to make you think he's cheating now?
Well, I went on to an app on the computer to do a background check on somebody in the family. And on this app popped up suspected husband of cheating. And I had already paid for it, so I put his name in, and up popped this woman's name, linked right to him.
You've actually submitted that to the court, correct?
Yes.
It says you suspect your mate of cheating, and you put his name in. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And another woman's name and number comes up.
Yes, Your Honor.
No, not a number, another number. It was linked to a phone number that we used to have.
Okay.
Okay,
right.
An old phone number.
Yep.
Do you know this woman?
No, ma'am, none whatsoever.
But Mr. DASKOSKI, you believe he has cheated with this woman, and that's why the number came up linked to him.
Yes.
Well, it's interesting because about 2 or 3 months ago, on your Facebook page,
Nope.
this woman
Not me.
came out.
I don't have a Facebook page, never had a Facebook page, never made a Facebook page.
We found this Facebook page with Jerry DASKOSKI.
Nope.
And
Somebody else made
photo
that.
was posted of this woman. She updated her cover photo and she posted this picture. And that photo that she posted was shared by Jerry DASKOSKI.
Not me.
What
She
is the
showed it to
likelihood
me
that-
one day, and I'm like, whoa, that's not mine.
Everybody
What is the
knows-
likelihood that a woman that has that is linked to you by phone number shares a picture that is shared by Jerry DASKOSKI and you don't know her?
Can't be, because I don't have a Facebook page. Never had one.
You don't have to. If
Number
she has
two,
one, you
Mr.
can route to other links.
You can't. No, you can't.
Ms.
Yes, you can.
DASKOSKI, you don't look like you believe this.
I don't
at
believe
all.
a word of it.
You
Not a word
almost
of
look
it.
like you have some tears in your eyes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't believe a word of it.
Do you believe that this is further evidence of the connection that they have?
Oh, definitely.
Nope.
Definitely.
No way.
You did not know this woman.
I
That's
did
your
not-
testimony
no-
you're sticking to?
None whatsoever.
Mr. Skowski,
Ooh. Oh. You just threw your ring at him.
You bet I did.
You are saying you're done.
Well, Your Honor, other things happened since then. Before, I watch your show every day. And so I said to him, well, why don't you put in for the show and then we'll really see. So at that time, I said, you've got the opportunity to tell me anything now. Why break up a 38-year marriage? I cheated when I was at sea with another woman too. And then I ended up kissing another woman.
so Mr. Skowski, after all these years, you've been questioning his behavior.
No.
And after all these years of denying it, right before you come to this courtroom, he admits these things to you.
Yes, sir.
I was
Yes,
getting all
Your
the
Honor.
skeletons out of my closet. I wasn't coming on here like a dummy and lying. My face
but
my
why
face
did you
turned
lie
beet
all
red
these years to her? And
because I didn't want to hurt her any more than I'd seen the first
Oh,
time.
please.
When the second time happened and I got back to the ship, there was a great big care box there for me. She had sent, and it just flattened me. I mean, I broke down and cried. I did not go off the boat again.
No, you went to the next port with the next woman.
No,
Yes,
it
you
was
did.
the next port.
Yes.
And I
You
didn't
were
get off the
tore
boat
up over the
anymore.
first time, but you went to the
Okay,
next
tell me
one.
what happened.
No, I
the
wasn't
second
tore
time,
up
Mr.
over the
DASKOSKI.
first time as much as the second time.
What happened the second time, Mr. DASKOSKI? How did you get caught up with another woman?
It's the same way. I was a bad young boy.
And it's your testimony that those 2 times are the only 2 times that you have been unfaithful to your wife.
Absolutely, in 37, almost 38 years.
But, Your Honor, I got started getting emails from this person that he was connected to with saying, thank you for the fruit arrangement purchase you just bought. Or thank you for the flower arrangements I just got.
So what did you, tell me what
So
you got?
I'm confronting him and he's saying, oh, you're just electronically challenged. Well, if I was so electronically challenged.
So Mr.
how-
Skowski, okay, what purchase?
From a fruit arrangement company.
So you got a receipt
Right.
and it said,
I
thank
didn't
you
get
for
the
your
fruit.
purchase for a
Yes.
fruit arrangement that you never got.
That I never
He didn't
got.
send one to you.
No.
So when you got these receipts, what did you confront him about it?
I sure did.
All right, Mr. DASKOSKI, how did you explain the fruit arrangement and the flower arrangement?
This one's easy. Like she said, electronically challenged.
Yeah.
Okay,
She
but
got-
nobody
she
gets
got
a receipt from
She
those
got an
companies.
email, a typical advertisement email.
Company
She
doesn't say
clicked-
thank you for your purchase.
She clicked on the link. When she gets to the website, she clicks on the different arrangements and stuff up there. Once you click on one of those, it puts it in your cart. When you get it in your cart, what's it do? Check out now. And she thinks that's a receipt.
Oh, my God.
And Mr. Skowski, you're saying you know a receipt when you see
number
one.
two,
I know a receipt when I see one, and I know the money when I know it. And I know I'm not one of these women that goes searching through their husband's
money-
phone
all the
or
money-
checking accounts. But
all
when you
the
get
money
something,
went. All the money
purchased,
went in the
you-
car.
You know what,
You're a
Mr.
liar.
Skowski, when
No,
I
ma'am.
saw you throw your wedding band, it broke my heart.
Because
to
I
see a
believe
38-year marriage crumbling literally before our very
Over
eyes.
nothing.
over a 6-month period, not
Over
over nothing. You
Over
never.
nothing.
You never admitted
Never.
that the car that I put 50 grand in, you let another woman in and do a video so she could post it on her website.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold up.
Are
Mr.
you going to deny that?
Mr. Skowski, tell us about that.
He bought a race car. He bought a car. So I put $50,000 and made this car.
This is the car
That's
you bought?
the car
Yes.
you bought him?
4 months
You-
ago. 4
That's-
months
wow.
ago.
That's a nice car.
Okay, and you said this is the car that he was giving a woman a ride in?
No.
No, he told me she was a sponsor for a show that he had already told me he wanted to go to. So he says she asked if she could take a video in the car. So she got in the car, revved up the engine, took a video, and told him where she was going to post it. Why are you going to have another woman in that car when you're married to me for my children to see all over social media?
Mr. Skowski, it sounds like these things just keep popping up.
Right, and then all of a sudden, to admit to it, when you had the opportunity, and I told you, he's always been good to me. So at first I thought, well, maybe somebody was trying to bait him or set him up or something. But then when I started getting the arrangements, and my birthday came along, and all these big, fantastic birthdays that I always had,
What
didn't
happened?
happen that year.
What happened with the birthday was we went to a car show and it ended up costing me more money at the car
Yeah,
show
it cost you
than I
more money?
anticipated. So
Back
I
up,
didn't
Mr.
have enough
Daskowski.
money. No.
You didn't
I didn't
pay
have enough
for it.
money. For that
I
car
paid for
show,
it.
you didn't.
All right, Mr. Cutler, I think we have enough evidence. You say, Ms. Daskowski, that Mr. Daskowski recently admitted to cheating more than 30 years ago, but you've seen additional things. You have found a website, his phone number is linked to this woman.
Right.
And then we later find out that that woman posted a picture that a Jerry Daskowski shared. Then you also have these receipts for purchases that were made for flower arrangements and fruit arrangements that you didn't make.
Right.
And for those reasons, you believe that Mr. Daskowski is in fact cheating.
Yes.
And that
This stuff keeps just coming out.
I love him. I don't want the marriage to
I
end.
didn't want to hurt her again.
Well,
But you continued to do it with the car 4 months ago. So if you didn't want to hurt me, why did you keep on hurting me?
That was a chance I thought I'd get
A
where
car
I didn't have
that
to pay
I
for
put
that,
all the money into
for that
you.
event.
Mr. Skowski, if you find out today that he's cheating, your 38-year marriage is over?
I want to know that I don't have to worry every day that he goes out. Is he with this woman?
Well, to get to the bottom of this, to get to the root and heart of these cheating allegations, this court has done a full and complete investigation. At this time, the court would like to hear from licensed and certified polygraph examiner Kendall Scholl to determine, is he cheating? Bob, please report Mr. Scholl in.
Kendall Scholl.
Good day, Mr. Schill.
Good
How are
day,
you?
Your Honor. Fine. How are you?
I'm good. You did a polygraph examination of Mr. Daskowski, is that correct?
I did, Your Honor.
All right. I'm looking at the Daskowskis, and Mr. Daskowski, you look nervous, and you are gripping this thing.
I ain't nervous.
Are you nervous about these results?
Yes.
Why are you nervous, and how are you feeling?
Because if you've done it and kept it from me all this time, and you did it 4 months ago, something to hurt me, why am I to believe that you're not going to continue or you're not still doing it?
Let's go to the results then. Mr. Daskowski was asked, did you have sexual intercourse with the woman your wife found linked to you on the background check website?
Heck no.
What was his response?
His answer was no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
Of course it's going to be truthful. You admitted to it all just before the show.
Not that woman. Don't know her.
All right, we still have another question. Mr. Daskowski was asked, during your marriage, besides the 2 times your wife knows about, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman? What was his response to that question?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
Ms. Daskowski, do you want your wedding ring back?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, you put it in there.
But, Your Honor, I wanted you to know, even though he's passed this lie detector test, at any time I might request another one.
You're on notice, Mr. Daskowski. You clearly love each other. You have this beautiful story of being childhood sweethearts, essentially. And that awesome car. You all need to be in that car, tootling all over America, having a ball at this point.
If there's another woman in that car, he's out the door.
No, it shouldn't be any other women in that car but you.
Treat your wife like the queen she is
That's it.
and stay out of Brazil.
Happy wife. Happy wife, happy life.
Go.
As we say in this courtroom, do not cheat yourself out of an opportunity to have a happy, healthy, and in y'all's case, a vroom vroom marriage. Court is dismissed.